Hello World, it's ComputerHeat and KilrathiSoldier back for another episode of Hello World series. KilrathiSoldier, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Still not fully over the current ailments of throat problems and whatnot, but you're soldiering on. Kilrathi's soldiering on even, and we've got a 2v2 now between Destiny and Dreamworks. And I think they're both Chinese, and insaneHoshi and PartTimeNinja, about whom I know very little. But we're both paused at 5 seconds, so how about you count us in, please?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, so you were just looking over the commanders, the different players that picked out. Did you notice anything in particular? I haven't looked at them at all until right now.
Well, I do see that the Ruskies, they have two commanders, with one of them having a normal howitzer and the other one would have B4. And the Germans, well, there's the Jaeger armor and the close air support. So I would assume that if the Ruskies find out which commander the Wehrmacht player has chosen, in case he chose close air support or Jaeger armor, they'll probably be hesitant of picking any of those howitzer commanders.
Yeah, Jaeger armor in particular is such a. It seems like quite an obvious choice to me on this map. Like you said,
Oh yeah.
you get the elephant, obviously. That's kind of the star of that commander. But it also gives you the recon overflight and the Stuka dive bomb. So anytime anybody builds a howitzer, provided you've got enough munitions, you can just send a plane flying overhead. Since double Soviet players tend to not have very much in terms of anti-aircraft, and then just send in a Stuka dive bomb to one-shot it. So we got lots of defensive structures being built on the right and some sandbags that began construction, but insaneHoshi is rushing right off to chase those conscripts away, and yeah, they decided to get at max range.
Yeah, he was putting up those barbed wires, and as soon as he noticed what the Ruskies were doing, he immediately stopped. But
Yeah.
nice tactics there with the barbed wires.
Yeah, Destiny put down some barbed wire in the truck over near where Hoshi's grenadiers are, and he's also building some sandbags near the munitions point by the central VP. And sandbags, I think, are just, it's so useful. And if you're capturing something like a munitions point or a fuel point, you might as well build them with your conscripts, because it takes less time to build sandbags than it does to actually capture the territory point. We're both like coughing, and well, in my case, I'm like drinking this here beer, but I think our
You want
voices
a
might be pretty
eucalyptus
rough.
pill?
Yeah, just like just toss one down here, just throw it southwards out the window, and I'll catch it.
Okay. Hold
So
on.
we have a first. I think, where did I see that? I thought I just saw it. Yeah.
Belt Group headquarters going up.
And we have an M3 out for Dreamwork. So that's this is such a. I think of Rails and Metal as a really linear map, but I mean, obviously at the beginning of the game there is room to move around with like a flamer car, and there's a flamer upgrading now about to jump into the M3, and that's going to be able to come swing around the left and flank all of the German squads over there. Quite bunched up Volksgrenadiers from insaneHoshi. They're not really getting the full benefit of cover from where they are, but let's see what Dreamwork.
Does he have the flank? Okay, he's retreating.
Yeah, so looks like he's gonna wait before he pulls the trigger until he's got some better support. Smart to not take a dive prematurely and end up losing your losing that M3A1. I mean, it's not a huge investment, but it's 15 fuel, so it is an investment. And if it blows up and you lose that flamer at the same time, you're really gonna be feeling it. Here's a good opportunity to get some easy kills and go chase after the Volksgrenadiers on the right. The battle group headquarters is up, so
but it's already taking some damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Germans are moving in on the left now.
Yes. The advantage of having the combat engineers rather than having Penal Battalion in the M3 is that the combat engineers can do what they're doing right now, which is just jump out and heal up the M3, or I suppose repair the M3. We've got more capping going on the right, and Dreamwork is pushing up onto the left to try to repel PartTimeNinja out of there. And we've got a bit of the two German players are not really coordinating a whole lot, it looks like.
Oh, the M3 just surprised the MG. Oh, and a Panzerfaust just came in.
Very nice. It's going to possibly save them, and if the MG42 starts firing on the M3, it could easily go down here. I can see two more squads rushing in to try to get the kill on there. Oh, and down goes the M3.
Dreamwork could really use some Molotov cocktail right now.
Funny, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, sniper's out.
Yes, he purchased that a while ago. It's just coming up now. And, man, oh, Dreamwork is going to need to get himself some healing soon. One really big advantage.
He's getting that now.
One really big advantage I think Hoshi and PartTimeNinja will have, and we do have commander picks from both of those players, but they'll be able to share the battle group headquarters for healing and reinforcing at the front. And sharing healing is something you can do on most 2v2 maps, but Rails and Metals is an exception. Since the headquarters are so far away, both players pretty much need to get it themselves.
Yeah. So PartTimeNinja, he went with Spearhead. Okay, so that will give the Ruskies a chance of getting a howitzer. We'll see how it turns out, though. I mean, they do have the ISU 152 as well, if that's the case. But...
Yeah, Spearhead's pretty much never a bad choice, and PartTimeNinja's gotten himself a mortar half-track. So they've been have had quite good map control. It's generally either been in their favor or even the whole time. And the mortar half-track's going to help them punish any kind of camping the Soviets try to do. And if you can just keep that thing out of danger but still firing the whole time, then I mean, I've seen mortar half-tracks get over 100 kills in like competitive 2v2s. The snipers used a flare. I'm not sure where they did it. Alright, over the munitions point on the left. So, with the battle group headquarters...
I think he just scared off those pioneers, so they're clear, they're moving in.
With the battle group headquarters and this purchase of the mortar half-track, I think we're going to see some pretty passive play for the next little while from the German players. That's quite a, quite a fuel investment getting the mortar half-track, so it's going to slow down something like a quick P4, and it's actually going to let the Soviet players get a pretty strong foothold in the north. So we can see the split that we frequently see on Rails and Metal. And now we have a commander pick for Dreamwork, so he's going for Soviet Shock Army, so maybe we will get to see an ML-20 howitzer at some point during the match.
Okay, so PartTimeNinja just went for a second mortar half-track. And there's an IG as well out now, so we are going to see a lot of, light artillery right now.
Yeah. I think, it's too early to say they've over-invested in indirect fire, but they're going to really need to get a lot of work out of that for it to be worth all of that investment. The IG is an expensive unit, and so is the mortar half-track. Oh, brutal rifle grenade on the left from this cluster of 4 grenadiers, and completely wiping a clumped up conscript squad. Here Maxim's firing, and what kind of tech do we have? So Destiny's gone for tier 2, and Dreamworks tier 1. And I'd be curious to see. I expect Dreamwork will continue teching up. Destiny may end up deciding to stick purely with tier 2 and then go for some call-in units. Oh, hear the chatter of the SMGs from the shock troops as they get in close on the Sturm Pioneers. They're not going to be able to advance much further than that. So quite a strong defensive line that the Germans have put up in the kind of just a little bit to the south of the central victory point.
I think insaneHoshi is gonna set up Schwerpanzer now at the right VP.
Yeah.
Looks like he was setting it up.
If he's gonna do that, I think he maybe want to put it a little bit to the left of where it is right now, so that it's behind this large building, and he may even want to just use the truck to knock the building down first.
Oh, it's not.
It's probably a decent spot, but you know.
I would pull it a little bit further back because this gun could still get a clean shot on it.
Yeah, there's no reason to give your opponents an easy line onto that. They can just
Exactly.
So I can see at least one mine on the road up the middle of the map.
That's two.
Okay, good. Yeah, so that'll protect from any kind of charging vehicles. And looks like we have some
infantry.
Yeah, attack from a couple of squads coming up the center from Hoshi, and at the top I can see Dreamwork's got a couple of his conscripts moving around as well. And oh, this barrage flies harmlessly over the head of all of the Volks Grenadiers, and they retreat just before having a shot explode right in their face. At the top of the map, the
that sniper only has 9 kills. I mean, it's still getting some ranks in, but I don't know, maybe 2 snipers would have been better. I'm not sure. There's too much infantry though, and it's light infantry, so there's no Ubersoldaten, so maybe only 1 is enough.
He's been doing a good job of keeping it in the background and keeping it out of danger. I mean, obviously it's lost 1 man, but I think 11 kills in 11.5 minutes is pretty respectable for a Soviet sniper. They don't shoot that fast, and it means that he's been keeping it up in the action for a long time, so you better not lose it right now. Right as I say that. The shock troops will probably need to retreat. Oh, man.
Oh, Grenadier, better get out of there. Good ball. Oh, sniper almost killed him there.
Shock troops went down on the retreat. Now some flamers are trying to cover the sniper as it backs away. I think he's just going to need to retreat that and get it healed up and get his partner back in the squad. But he does get himself another kill, and he's going to be able to remain in the field a little bit longer. So the Schwerer Panzer headquarters was discovered by Destiny, and there's a lot of.
We got a T-34 out.
Oh.
And a Katyusha now.
Katyusha is a really good pick. The T-34, well, they're kind of not particularly strong, and Hoshi's not that far. Well, he's a couple of minutes away from being able to get himself a Panther, so it does have the opportunity to do some damage. And in terms of anti-tank, there's a brand new pack from PartTimeNinja that just came onto the map. It's going to take it a while to get up on the field. Other than that, there's just a Volks Grenadier. If this T-34 goes in now, it could potentially kill both of these mortar half-tracks before there's anything that can respond to it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, they're quite independent off by themselves.
Kill them now! Do it now!
Yeah, I don't know.
No, that wasn't this game's movie quote.
I was about to ask you that. Hoshi's just put himself down a bunker covering the middle VP, and so I'm sure that's going to be upgraded to a medic bunker once he has enough munitions. Okay, now there are a lot of Panzerschrecks, so I guess they were upgrading the whole time that I said that. I see a sniper flare illuminating the battlefield. Oh man, I'm sure that's what this Katyusha's firing on. Coming in right on top. Amazingly, none of these have been hit. I think we got a little bit of counter barrage going on from the IG. Is that falling onto the Katyusha? It doesn't look like it. They were working so hard on those sandbags. It's all for naught. It's all immediately blown to pieces. Yeah. So the mortar half-tracks have now got their grenadiers screening for them, so they're going to be protected from the T-34 rushing them. And I'm really surprised that Destiny's gone for this T-34. Well, he's picked the Doctrine also. He's gone for shock motor heavy tactics, and that's going to give him access to the ISU-152.
He might lose that T-34.
Ooh, whoa, just another tickle, and he's going to go down. Even a,
oh no!
oh, long-range Panzerschreck takes him out. And I don't think that the sniper is going to be able to avenge him. In fact, everything needs to back away. The Katyusha is trying to get off to a safe distance.
There's a swarm of German infantry there on the left. Oh, it's just so...
That is a lot of Grens. How many Grens? So only 4 Grens from Part-Time Ninja. I'm pleased to see that. That's not like 7 Grenadiers or something. I don't know if you saw the game that I cast. I don't know if you saw the game that I cast with Fiction and Moped 2 days ago. Yeah, or was it yesterday? No. Oh man, the Soviet player was using rapid conscription and ended up with 10 squads of conscripts at one point. He was having to just like throw away conscripts so that he could get something other than conscripts into his army. We got a recon flight from Part-Time Ninja. That's really nice to see. A recon flight is such a strong ability. Just to get an idea of what your opponent is doing. And whenever I see one, it makes me paranoid.
And nothing to prevent it.
Makes me paranoid and feel like I have to just start moving everything rampantly. Where is that Katyusha firing? Oh, it's coming on the mortar half tracks.
What is that truck doing there in the middle?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Is he clean?
Oh!
Is he what was that?
I think that
Katyusha?
There's probably just a rally point set to the middle of the map, and the truck will just follow the rally point set by the headquarters building. So that's probably what was going on. Dreamwork's getting himself an SU-85 that's just arrived, and oh, nice smoke onto Part-Time Ninja's machine gun on the top. The shock troops are going to be able to just run right up on top of that, and unless Part-Time Ninja is really paying attention, he's going to have no idea that this is coming. Oh my god, the shock troops are right on top of them. They probably don't even see it. They're going to be able to go directly for the pack now. Got a bit of a fight for the middle as well. Oh, that's quite a nasty whole mix of infantry. The double flamers are going to be pretty nasty on it.
Oh, SU-85 out. Okay, nice.
Yep.
Grenade coming on the MG, 2 minutes down. Shock troopers retreating. They're gonna survive.
The SU-85 is putting in some work on the bunker, and that's about to drop. One more shot will do it.
Oh, conscripts are almost down. Grenades.
Oh, they need to retreat.
They went down.
Oh, SU-85 is in trouble as well. The flamethrower is trying to work on them, and they just retreat on back to the battle group headquarters. So, looking at the fuel situation for the different players, Hoshi, I wonder if he's going to get himself a King Tiger. He still needs to get his repair truck up if he's going to do that. But they've got a strong, they've got a strong hold on their fuel. They're not like at any risk of losing that anytime soon. And given what they're facing, that would be really difficult for Dreamwork and Destiny to deal with, at least until the ISU-152 is out. Even then, it's still a challenge.
Interesting. I see that insaneHoshi has just laid down some dragon teats. I don't remember exactly what they're called.
The anti-tank barricades?
Yeah.
Well, I think the concrete ones that the Germans can build are called Dragon Seed. Where are they? I don't see them. Oh, those aren't called Dragon Seed. They're called tank traps.
No, I just called them because I couldn't.
I'm just making fun of you.
Tank trap.
Yeah.
No, and I'm ill.
Yes, I'm making fun of a sick man. Because I'm a sick man.
That is so sick.
Ooh, I like this skin that Part-Time Ninja's got in his P4. It is back to weight. His tech has been quite delayed by these double mortar half-tracks, as we noted. But the mortar half-tracks are both still alive, but they don't really have that many kills. Neither one of them's even up to vet 1 yet. And they're both very, very badly in need of repairs.
Well, I think they've mostly been used to scare off the enemy. I mean, when you start seeing mortar grenades coming down on you, man, you want to leave the area. So
yeah,
even though they don't get any kills, they, to some degree, they still do what they're supposed to.
definitely. When you've got 2 of them, it pretty effectively denies the cap of a VP. And so there's a push.
Oh, like 43.
Really?
Yeah, next to the house, where the strap Hansa is.
That's brave when you already know there's a Katyusha.
Well, it's not 2 Katyusha, so...
True. I wonder if Dreamwork is going to get himself a howitzer. That would be not a terrible choice against what they're facing. Although I think he's going to need to continue investing into the... I think he'll need to continue... Whoa!
One more half strike going down!
Extremely slowly out of control. That could be out of control for the rest of the game at that rate. The Pioneers are like, shit, we gotta repair it.
Artillery coming down.
Yeah, that's the Sturmovik attack from Dreamwork. Oh, whoa, it finishes off the other one.
Nice.
Not bad.
Nice strafe there. And the P4 is kind of vulnerable now.
Oh yeah, very much.
You might get it. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, IS, you can keep line of sight on. Oh, but it keeps missing, and the P4 is probably going to be able to back away to safety. Of course, another strafe may do it in, and looks like it's gotten off, and we'll live to fight another day.
Nice win for the allies here, Ruskis. This is actually the breathing room they need. Oh, plane just went down.
It exploded directly in front of my camera, which pleases me immensely. So insaneHoshi is just a couple of fuel and some manpower away from being able to get himself a King Tiger. And Dreamwork is investing in another Katyusha right now. And I
Are you seeing this sneak attack here?
Oh.
Right between the Ruski space.
That's a nice move, getting it deep up on the flanks to destroy one of the... I didn't see what kind of cache that was. Cache. They actually haven't managed to cut off the allies from any territory. Both of the bases are still connected to each other. They are still quite deep in there. And Stern Pioneers are doing chase off one squad, and I don't fancy the chances of those conscripts either. Snipers could be in a bit of trouble as well. They need to sprint to get them out of there, and there they go. So Hoshi, yeah, I think that the King Tiger is what he's saving up for. And oh man, here come all the Grenadiers again. What has PartTimeNinja been spending all of his munitions on? I'm surprised to only see one squad of light machine guns on his Grenadiers. I mean, I don't recall seeing any teller mines.
He does use it on the recon overflight.
Oh,
and
it's a smart
smoke,
move.
He's been using smoke a lot.
Oh! Big Katyusha coming in on the battle group headquarters. Oh, kills an entire squad. And insaneHoshi's starting to move away, but man, that was the fresh Katyusha, and I think it just got 15 kills on its first barrage.
Nice. Ah, yes, that's a second one.
So, in terms of anti-tank, Destiny's got 2 AT guns, and there are there's one Su-85 for Dreamwork, and if that is a King Tiger that's going to be coming out
Whoa! Sudan just went down to Shock Troopers grenade.
Whoa, and the Shock Troopers are up and close. They're going to be able to do tons of damage. It's too bad they already threw their grenade, but here comes a bombing strike. Oh, the Shock Troopers need to retreat. Oh, I don't know that this is going to do what he wants to. It didn't really do enough. Yeah, not enough bombs connected to destroy the battle group headquarters, but that is going to leave it weakened to further Katyusha barrages.
Would have been nice if he had. I understand why he lined it up because he wanted to get the infantry, but I think lining it up along with the Pack 43 would have been sure hit.
Yeah, or along the direction that the battle group headquarters is facing, it would have made it much more likely that it would have gone down to the Stuka or IL-2. The one Katyusha is ready to fire again. It'd be really nice to see that fire on the battle group headquarters right now as the squads retreat.
Plane went down.
I never thought that would become something that I would be like, oh, whatever, and a plane went down, but
I just
in
like
any kind of
watching them.
team game, there just end up being so many planes shot down,
Yeah.
especially if you have someone playing as airborne with USF. Katyusha's firing, and Hoshi's like, I know what's coming, I gotta get the hell away from this battle group headquarters. Hope that wasn't audible, and just took a swig of this Carl's Porter. The forgotten masterpiece. So you were you were commenting on the efficacy of Dreamwork's snipers. It's got 37 kills.
Well, that is something.
So the regular
Special.
boring old Tiger is out for part-time ninja, and the allies are very, very much short of anti-tank. These Zis guns just are not going to cut it. I mean, they need the Zis guns, but against, for example, these grenadiers, the light machine guns, and Obersoldat, and the Zis gun just dies far too quickly.
And a KT is on its way.
Yeah, Destiny can almost afford an ISU. He can afford it right now, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing him call that in. Oh, this gun's cleared out by the P4. And here comes the ISU 152. Tiger's rolling up on the left, and I don't know where these shock troops think they're going. Maybe they're just trying to provide line of sight for this SU-85, but the SU-85 is about to be flanked by the Tiger. Oh my god, crew shock. That thing is dead for sure. Yep, down it goes. And the Katyushas are going to be...
now.
The Katyushas see that go down, and they immediately start driving back to base. Well, I think they should maybe consider driving to the other base, since that's going to be a bit better defended by this ISU. Oh, big hit. That's got to be the high explosive round landing in the middle, but I don't think it actually got any kills.
Were there 2 infantry squads there?
I thought there were. Yeah, they are. They just they got quite separated. Or one of the squads got quite separated. And this is going to be really, really difficult for the Allies to deal with right now. Dreamwork might be kicking himself for going this commander. Vet 3 sniper with 43 kills. Oh, I really fear that it's going to go down to a single shot from the Tiger. He may want to keep moving that squad back.
EO extended their tanks. It used the range of the ISU. Okay, they didn't know there was a KT on the field, but...
Oh, KT coming up in the south. You don't normally think of the KT as a flanking unit.
Bombing run?
Really? Oh boy. This needs to come in quick or it's going to totally miss its target. Oh, whoa! Perfect connection! Oh my god, this KT is almost dead. I could go down to an AT grenade with that little health. The ISU needs to come forward, but it's got a damaged engine. It just cannot remain in the fight. SU-85 is firing at the wrong targets, and if they don't get this kill right now, the KT is going to get repaired. I don't think they know where the mechanized regiment headquarters is. And you can see the Hoshi is taking the brunt of it, taking the brunt of this Katyusha fire. And oh wait, no, I'm wrong. There's also stuff falling on PartTimeNinja. Oh, shock troops are just taking crazy casualties to this Tiger, and King Tiger is being rapidly repaired. It's already up to a third of its health after being nearly killed by that bombing strike.
You need to get that ISU repaired ASAP.
Definitely. Dreamwork is nearly up. Can nearly afford. Actually, can he afford? Yeah, he can afford himself another SU-85, and I think, yeah, he's going to need to get one, and he's doing that right now. So they're going to have to rely on the Katyushas pushing back this infantry and just trying to bleed out the manpower from Hoshi and from PartTimeNinja in order to be able to remain in this game. This Tiger together with Tiger plus P4 plus King Tiger is going to be almost impossible for them to break. The SU-85s are gaining vet. Very good. They really, really need to preserve these tanks that they've got now, the tank destroyers that the Soviets have. It's because at Vet 3, the SU-85 fires very, very, very fast. It's like one shot every second. Crew shock on the King Tiger. Everything's starting to open fire on it now. But there's hardly been a penetration on it. And the Allies are having extreme difficulty pushing up into the center. P4 is coming in on the flank. The Tiger is absorbing some shock troops. I don't even know why those shock troops are that far deep. Oh, big hit on Hoshi's Volksgrenadiers.
P4 is flanking. Moving
nice.
up to the Katyushas, but it's getting hit really bad.
He took out that pesky Vet 3 sniper. That's got to feel good. And if he pops Blitzkrieg, actually it's on cooldown, he may be able to escape out of here. The Katyushas are firing, but they're not able to penetrate the frontal armor of this King Tiger.
Nice hit by the people. Oh, it gets killed. Okay.
One SU-85 is in extremely bad shape. The Zis gun and mortar from both players, from both Soviet players, is being chased back. Oh, another gigantic hit from the King Tiger onto the ISU. And the SU-85 is in very bad shape. There's only one tank here that's in a good state of repair. The ISU doesn't even have the right kind of ammo loaded. It's got his high explosive rounds. He needs to switch that to the armor piercing to have any chance at all of penetrating the frontal armor of the King Tiger. Oh, extremely fortunate double frontal penetration, but these shock troops are going to need to chase off these Volksgrenadiers before they get another.
Keep on moving back.
Yes, really. Oh, that was rough.
At least they dropped us straight.
Yeah. Oh, these tanks can't start pushing forward yet. There's a pack as well. But these shock troops, together with the flamer piles, will be able to, or flamer combat engineers, will be able to chase them back.
25 points left.
This is a problem. This Tiger may go down on the left, but I am not sure what the Allies are going to be able to do. They've almost got the top VP whited, but the bottom VP they haven't even contested since they found the Schwerer Panzer headquarters. And there's a Jagdpanzer in production from insaneHoshi.
Ouch.
Yeah, the Pak-43. It's funny. I like keep forgetting the Pak-43 is even here. It was. It seemed like such a large presence a while ago, but it's just been locking down the right side once again. Wow, these Katyushas are doing a lot of damage. Clearing out a pack and clearing out a machine gun, but they're not able to do damage to this this King Tiger, and that's really what the Allies need.
Yeah.
So Hoshi has suffered a lot of attrition in his army, and PartTimeNinja is also very much hit back, licking his wounds. The same can be said of the Allied players as well. Destiny is clearly saving up to get himself another ISU-152, and he's almost able to do that. Vet 3 shock troops with a Shrek, that's a scary sight. That's they can't throw AT grenades. They basically had that rifle grenade explode in their face and do no damage. They're probably just standing outside of the area of effect of it. Oh god, King Tiger's taking on
a Zis gun, 2 SU-85.
And it's hardly being penetrated at all. It's only at Vet 1 as well.
Almost Vet 2, yeah, Vet 2.
It's too bad they don't have enough for another bombing strike. Okay, maybe now it's getting a little too deep. But, oh, blast another squad of conscripts a bit. And... oh, I was about to question the Jagdpanzer, but the Jagdpanzer finishes off one of the SU-85s. Yes, man, this ISU is going to need to perform some miracles. Where are the Katyushas? Yep. The Tiger is fully repaired as well, bullying around these shock troops. I don't see any rockets falling. Where did they go? Oh,
I think it was
here's some
one
more.
burst, then he canceled or something.
Yes, that is definitely something that can happen. I mean, obviously you want to turn off the barrage if you suddenly find yourself overrunning the position that you're attacking with your barrage. You don't blow up your own dudes, but what? What? Hoshi just got himself an IR half track. I don't even know why. Yeah, it's the Tiger.
Why not?
Yeah, it's Tiger number 2 plus King Tiger. Man, the Allies are really suffering the moment against all of this. I mean, they could maybe deal without too much difficulty with one Tiger or King Tiger, but when there are 2 Tigers and the King Tiger, and this Jagdpanzer is still around.
Well.
Yeah. This extremely linear map. Once again, I have to say, I don't think Destiny made, or Dreamwork made the best choice with its commander. He probably would have been a bit better off with something that gave him, maybe T-3045s or IS-2s. I mean, I hate to say that he needs the heavy Colin tanks, but he needs the heavy Colin tanks this game, or a B4 howitzer would be useful as well. Allies are less than 15 VPs, and they're just charging forward to try to claim something for themselves. The Axis are claiming the top VP, and
zeroing artillery coming down.
Where is that? I don't see the reticle. Oh, I see it now.
At the point.
No, I can see 2 overlapping circles. Something else is coming in as well. What's that other ability? Dreamwork has pulled the trigger on the Sturmovik strafe.
Sturmovik, yeah.
And that's the end of the match. Quite a commanding.
And the Allies had a tough match.
Yes, it was a commanding performance from Hoshi and PartTimeNinja. I mean, their side of the map is more or less undamaged, while the Allies are just getting battered the whole game long. And yeah, that was that's the power of those German heavy tanks right there.
But one thing I noticed that the Germans didn't overextend too much, because I mean, usually when someone overextend, sometimes it's a turning point for the other side, and they primarily just kept to their side. Just having the VP was enough, and it kept them in the game.
Yeah, definitely. They you can see that the Allies just totally gave up on the idea of even attempting to attack the right side of the map. The whole right side of the map, pretty much all the way up to Destiny's base, is untouched. I guess they were worried about the Schwere Panzer headquarters, but maybe they could have taken it down. And yeah, so I think maybe a bit of tunnel vision from the Allies as well, choosing to just try to attack again and again into the defensive line. Hoshi set up quite a strong perimeter, and while the Katyushas were good against that, they weren't enough to do the job by themselves. So that's the end of this match.
And that was a really nice bombing strike against the KT. Too bad it didn't go down.
It is a miracle that thing got away. And I hinted the other day, I don't remember if I said it in the cast, but I've been hinting other places, that we will likely have a guest caster on. He's out right now he's out grinding the ladders, trying to get us a good 2v2 game to cast, so he can bring us his expert insight. And yeah, I hope I speak for both of us when I say that I'm looking forward to it.
Yup.
I'm glad you second that. Yes, we'll attempt the oft attempted, occasionally successful 3-person cast. That should be fun, and it'll give both of us a chance to rest our voices. You've been sick, and I've just been spamming out Shapcast the last couple of days. So yeah, Mr. Mystery Man, we wish you good luck and Godspeed. And yeah, so this was a match sent in by PartTimeNinja and insaneHoshi, so I was entertained. Thank you very much.
Yep, until next time.
Indeed.